From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is the Thunder Update. I'm Jenny Carlson. Thunder meets the Grizzlies tonight. That's an 8:30 tip on ESPN, a primetime game, and we've got Anthony Slater on the phone to talk about this matchup. AC, this is a game that we saw this matchup in Memphis a month or so ago, and it was a game where the Thunder really established themselves, really had a fantastic showing, maybe one of their best performances of the year. Memphis now, though, kind of rallying like Memphis seems to do as the season goes on. What do you expect out of this matchup tonight?
Not a 40-point blowout like last time, I would say, especially between these two teams. I mean, when's the last time you can remember a blowout, either side of this, kind of heated rivalry that I think these two teams have played more times in the last, 5, 6 years than any two teams in the league, just because of those 3 long playoff series. So I expect, a close game. A lot of it may depend on does Kevin Durant play. It doesn't look like he will, but we'll know more later today. And then, like you said, Memphis is rallying, but they're still not the Memphis team of old. They're trying small ball more and some different stuff. So it should be an interesting matchup. Yeah,
you mentioned that they aren't sort of surging yet like we saw them some past seasons, but currently sitting in the 6th spot in the Western Conference at 19-17. And frankly, AC, it wasn't too long ago that some Memphis types were basically writing this team off and just saying they're done for, they're toast, it's time to do something else. Clearly, that's not the case anymore. It sounds like things have at least stabilized a little bit, but maybe with a different look.
Yeah, it depends on what we're talking about here. Are we writing them off as championship contenders?
Right.
I'd have to say yes. I mean, they're playing Matt Barnes at the 4. Zach Randolph's kind of really declined, I think. He's getting up there in age. He's coming off the bench now. Marc Gasol isn't having a great year. I think they'll be fine. And, with how bad the Western Conference, the bottom of the West is right now, I think they're pretty much guaranteed to be a playoff team. You mentioned they're in the 6th spot, and they're pretty easily in the 6th spot despite being around 500. But the thing is, I don't see them anymore even near the class of the conference, Warriors, Spurs, Thunder, and even dipping down to the Clippers, just because, they're just kind of having an identity crisis. They're trying to go small in a world where other teams are playing small ball because their big lineup isn't working as well. But the problem is their small ball isn't nearly as good as the Warriors' small ball, the Thunder's small ball. So I would probably say they're no longer a championship contender, but, they'll still give, a good first-round series to somebody. Probably the Thunder. You know how they always match up.
Well, right now you bring up the point, Anthony. The Thunder sitting in the 3 spot, of course, against the Grizzlies in the 6th spot. Who knows how this will all shake out? A lot of basketball left, but clearly tonight, 8:30 tip might be a precursor to yet another series with the Memphis Grizzlies. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com. And every day in the Oklahoman.